guys, welcome to my backyard garden. I was just sitting here in the back of the garden thinking about how the week went by so fast. Time just seemed to be so flying. Time seems to be flying. I was just wondering, is it the same with everyone? But I did get quite a bit accomplished, so I made this video so you could see what I've gotten accomplished this week. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Share this video, leave a comment, and don't forget, give me a thumbs up. Well, I pulled most of the squash out. Those couple still had flowers on them and they had a couple of plants, so I decided to leave them. But as they come out, I have been adding some mulch to the top of the soil, getting it ready for the winter. One thing I like about this compost, it's a couple of years old, so it's broke down quite a bit. These are some old coffee grounds that I'm adding to the soil. After Mr. G make his coffee, I will lay the grinds out on the filter and let them dry out. Then I'll put them in this coffee can, and I add them to the soil because I read that the coffee grounds encourage the growth of microorganisms, and the microorganisms help produce nitrogen in the soil. And we all know we need nitrogen in our soil, so that's what I'm out doing, adding some nitrogen before I put that mulch on top. Wanted to show you how the greenhouse is coming along. The transplants that I put in here are all looking very good, and quite a few of the seedlings are coming up from last year. I cut all the big leaves off of the Swiss chard and I left it more growing back, so I'll get a couple of more meals out of that. I was a little concerned because it gets quite hot in here. I have the window open and the door open, so they seem to be doing pretty good. Well, I completed this section. I put all the mulch down, and now it's just gonna rest until next year, and hopefully my squash will grow out here. If you've seen my other videos, you'll know I made this section to plant the squash because I had them inside the fence last year and they just kind of taken over. And as you can see over there behind the on the side of the greenhouse are sweet potatoes that I still haven't harvested, but I have cut those back, so I'm going to put those down here at the end and put a little fence, and hopefully I can contain them a little better because they do a lot of running also. I have left some of this mulch here, so when I have finished the tomatoes down here, and I have Swiss chard and some kale that I'm going to transplant and put in the greenhouse, I will put that other mulch down here. It's been a lot of work hauling all that mulch, but it's worth it in the end. Boy, I still have a lot of green tomatoes. I hope they ripen before it gets too cold. Mr. G's been eating a lot of green tomatoes, but still have a lot of them. You know, I'm always planning for my next year's garden long before it's due, but I have been planning my garden, and so this is what I purchased. I think this will help me out a lot. It's a garden planner. In the top of it, it says "You are what you eat." Garden planner, and I love the photo on the outside. It's a monarch butterfly on some milkweed, and we all know that we all should be growing milkweed in our garden because the monarch butterfly have their eggs on the milkweed, and that's the only thing that they will put their eggs on. So we need to help them because we know the numbers are going down tremendously. But I don't know whether I mentioned that my son made these books, and I guess he got tired of me saying, he said, what is that? I don't know. When did you plant it? I don't know. So he has a list of books on Amazon, and he made a garden planner and added to the list. Now they come in 2 different sizes. I got the smaller one. I like it, but it's really nice. It has the type and the variety of plant that you planted, the day that you planted, and the day's date. And you can also, there's different little things here. The first one is how tall is the plant, different things about the plant, and then at the bottom you can kind of add on there what you want to say about the plant. So I really think that this is going to be helpful. I'm going to make my garden in different zones so I can put down the zones and I can put down different things that I plant. So I think this will be very helpful. So please, if you want some help organizing your garden and keeping track of things, try getting you a garden planner. So this is Lady P, not in my backyard garden. Peace and love. I'm out.